Hello again, race fans, and welcome to NAGRCA TV. This is your host, Putz, and today's race is round 4 of the NAGRCA GT Series Management Competition, the Turbo Cleaners Blast at the Mall, at the Citios Grand Prix Circuit, at the Citios Mall. Today in qualifying, 28 drivers attempted to make this race, and 4 of them went home, being privateers. Steve Sinzer, Fernando Neri, Robert Hacks, and Forrest Evers all failed to qualify for today's event. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for Heat 1. Starting on the pole, winning the pole position in qualifying is Josip Lettenberg, driving the Volcano Motorsports 00. Heiner Neuer will take the second spot in Planet Gene Rally number 18, and his teammate Jan van Koylik in the 19 starts third. A new privateer this week, Jason Funtig, will start fourth, the number 130 car. Matthias Maldonado for our garage starts in fifth, and Xavier Mathis qualified in 24th, barely making the cutoff for this race. Let's take a look at the track before we head down to start the race. It's got a couple of long straightaways to a tight hairpin curve off of the front straightaway onto the second long straightaway, through turns 2 and 3, and around the edge of the mall parking lot. To the left at turn 4, 180-degree turn 5, and then turn 6, a wide sweeper to the left, which is actually kind of more like two curves put together, back onto the main straight. So there's a bit of speed involved here, but also some skill is going to be needed for those turns. Now we'll get ready to race. Here goes Heat 1. 4 laps. 3, 2, 1, and we are racing. Lettenberg jumps to the lead off of the first turn. In second, it's Neuer. Looks like, or no, that's Van Koylik. Neuer is in third, but Funtig gets by in the third. Neuer is going to fight back, but he's not quite there yet. He's at his bumper. He's to his inside on the hairpin, but he's not going to complete the pass yet. Funtig successfully defends. Now Neuer to the inside. Funtig back to the inside. They rub, they bump through that turn into the next hairpin. Funtig back to the spot. Neuer pressuring him. Funtig has the inside on the hairpin. He's going to hold the spot for now. Into the next set of turns, Neuer to the outside, but Funtig holds the inside on the second part. That's such a hard place to pass. Funtig continues to hold the spot. Neuer gives him a bump. He gets by. He's got a margin. Heiner Neuer to third position. It looks like he's going to be able to hold that. Funtig is not going to have room. Off the final turn, Josip Lettenberg is the heat winner. Second is going to go to Jan van Koylik. And third is going to go to Heiner Neuer. Fourth is Jason Funtig. Fifth, Matthias Maldonado. And sixth is Xavier Mathis. Now let's set the field for heat number 2. Samuel Highcliffe will start the Volcano Motorsports 42 in the first position. Ryan Bachelot will start in the second spot for Peninsula Motorsports. Third is Vince Rosek in the Orange Racing Team Austria car. Fourth is Brandon Odor for Herbal Productions. Fifth is Kamui Sako in his number 101 car, the other new privateer for this week that picked up a car during the off week. And Jamie Rourke in the off week made the move over to Venom USA Works team to take a second car for that team instead of driving his own car, which he seems to have run out of funding for. So let's get started in heat number 2. 3, 2, 1, we are racing. Highcliffe out in front. Bachelot second, Rosek third. Everybody kind of spreads out. Fourth is Ador. Fifth is Rourke, and sixth is Sacco. Highcliffe pulling out ahead. Second, Bachelot. Looks like Ador is going to close on Rosek's bumper. He's getting kind of close there. And there goes Sacco around Rourke for the fifth position, but Rourke is not giving up in that battle. Rourke holds on to the fifth spot. Highcliffe holding the lead. Bachelot second. Rosek holding third. Ador is holding about the same gap, it looks like. Rourke fifth. and Sacco 6th. Highcliffe really going to town here. This race hasn't seen too much action. Highcliffe is going to take the win. Bachelote will hold second. Third is going to go to Vince Rosek. Fourth is Adore. Fifth goes to Rourke, and sixth is Sacco. Now we set the field for Heat 3. Jake Sanson will start in the first position. Nico Thomas, the number 2 Peninsula Motorsports car, in second. Anna Patrice in the Destiny Racing 12, third. Stuart Townsend will start fourth in the 99 for Orange Racing Team Austria. Shu Ito starts fifth for our garage in the 38, and Masami Toyoma starts in sixth for Vemac Grand Prix. That team is struggling a bit. They may have some difficulty. And here we go racing. 3, 2, 1, we are off. And Sanson and Thomas. Nope. Sanson gets out ahead. Thomas has some trouble. He gets booted all the way back to the 5th position. There's just a whole knot of cars there. It's Sanson, Townsend to second. Third is now Thomas. Looks like fourth is Ito. Fifth. It's very difficult to tell who is who sometimes with all the cars bunched together. Let's Shu Ito battling for the 4th position against Stuart Townsend, who's in 5th, and 6th is Toyoma. Now I've got Nico Thomas battling Patrice for the 2nd spot, and he gets by. And Patrice looks like she's going to try to battle back. She's not going to be able to get there. Just slips a little bit off of that left-hand kink. Drops back. The white flag is out. Sanson running away with this heat. Nico Thomas second, Anna Patrice third. Fourth is Townsend. Fifth is Ito. Sixth is Toyoma. And Toyoma is trying to battle Ito for that 5th spot, but he is not going to be able to get there. It does not look like. So we have Jake Sanson in first. Nico Thomas comes second. Patrice third. Townsend 4th. Ito 5th. And Toyoma 6th. In this heat. Now we'll set the field for the final heat of the day. Rocco Salzani in the 16 for Destiny Racing will start first. Carl Weiss for Razgris Racing in 31 starts second. Third is Blake Lodondo in his number 900 car. Fourth is Gottegard in the number 90 for Herbal Productions. Fifth is Sakito Takasani in the Vemac Grand Prix number 8. And Dale Aceman in the Venom USA Works team number 103 will start in the 6th position. We're ready to run the final heat of the day. 3, 2, 1, we are racing. Not a real big advantage for Salzani off the start. Weiss holds it close. Now Gottegard goes to the inside on Lodondo and takes the 3rd spot. And it looks like Salzani is going to be passed by Weiss. Weiss into first. Salzani second. Third is Guard. Fourth is Lodondo. 5th is Takasani. 6th, Aceman. It looks like Salzani is going to go after Weiss again. And Blake Lodondo is closing on Gottegard. Lodondo is there on Guard's bumper. He's going to try the inside on that hairpin, but we already know that doesn't work because you've got the outside on the reverse hairpin. Now he's going to shove to the inside off of that hairpin, and he's not going to be able to get there. But now Lodondo into 3rd position. Gets around Gottegard in the 1st turn. And he's going to be able to defend, looks like. Carl Weiss holds the lead on this last lap. This Lodondo is going to hold off Guard off of the final turn. Maybe. Oh, Guard is not able to quite get there before the checkered flag. Give 3rd position to Lodondo. That puts Carl Weiss in 1st. Rocco Salzani 2nd. Blake Lodondo in 3rd. Gottegard 4th. Sakito Takasani 5th. And Dale Aceman brings it home in 6th. That's the end of these heats. Next we'll take you to the last chance dash, where the 3rd finishing drivers, including Lodondo, will be attempting to move on to the B main. Now here we have the starting lineup for the last chance dash. Heiner Neuer And the number 18 for Planet Gene Rally will start first. Rosek in second for Orange Racing Team Austria in the number 5. Third is Anna Patrice in the number 12 for Earl Productions, and Blake Ladondo will start fourth in the number 900. We are ready to get underway here. 3, 2, 1, we are racing. And as Patrice gets to the inside on that first turn, second is Neuer, Vince Rosek into third. Now Ladondo to the inside. He's going to move into the lead. Rosek in second, third Patrice, fourth Neuer. Vince Rosek challenging for that lead. Looks like Ladondo is going to be able to hold him off. But now Patrice into second. Vince Rosek fights back. He's to the inside of Ladondo. And now it looks like they're going to try 3 wide, maybe. It's Ladondo and Neuer now in the top 2 spots. Rosek to the inside of Neuer, but not going to get there. Halfway through, Ladondo holds the lead. Now Rosek to the inside. He's going to take the second spot. Patrice is going to make it 3 wide. She's going to move to second. Move Rosek to third. And Heiner Neuer is setting sail on the field. He takes the lead. Patrice holds second, Rosek third, Ladondo fourth. Can somebody get by? Ladondo is going to try to get by Rosek. Looks like this may have settled out. It's going to be Heiner Neuer taking the win. Anna Patrice takes the second spot to advance to the B main. Vince Rosek and Blake Ladondo are left on the outside. Wow, that was quite a race. Everybody was going crazy trying to get into those top 2 spots. What a battle. Hopefully these next couple of races are going to be just as exciting.